Traffic. This is one problem that we all deal with on a daily basis. Did you know, on an average, Indians spend 8 days of a year stuck idle in traffic? Well, what is the problem? Well, one for one, there's the lack of road infrastructure, then unruly driver behavior. But then we also have solutions like the Reva, which was India's first tiny two-seater electric car that was meant to be your city runabout machine. Then we had the Bajaj Qute, India's first auto taxi that was meant to solve all the mobility problems in the world. But somehow both these products failed to take up the market. Maybe because they were rudimentary in their technology or they were way ahead of their time. But it's 2023 and things are changing at a rapid pace. Electrics are the norm of today and MG Motor India has come up with a unique solution. Presenting to you the MG Comet EV, India's cheapest and India's smallest electric two-seater that is here to solve all the urban mobility problems. Hi and welcome back to CarLelo, the premier online marketplace that helps you find the right car at the right price and get the best deal all from the comfort of your house. In this video, we are going to talk about the MG Comet EV and I am going to tell you all about its exteriors, interiors and if the car is worth its 7.98 lakh rupee ex-showroom price tag. At the end of the video, I am also going to show you the best way to get the best deal on your new car purchase. Let's get started. To just find out how compact the MG Comet EV actually is, let's get started with the side profile of the car. As you can see, the MG Comet EV is based on a bespoke GS EV architecture that is sourced from MG's parent company SAIC. This new skateboard architecture allows for MG to stretch the wheels to the extremities, liberating more room on the inside but creating a very tiny footprint on the outside. The key elements in the side profile are the tiny 12-inch wheels which are extended to the extremities, creating short overhangs for the car. The shoulder line of the MG Comet EV is quite high, but the glass house is large, creating good light on the inside. For the rear passengers, MG has created a new side window which drops below the shoulder line, liberating more room on the inside and also creating an airy atmosphere. The front grille, like with all EVs, has been now replaced with a charging port and an MG logo that glows at night. This is similar to what we find on ZS EV, keeping in theme with MG's philosophy. Moving to the rear, we again find a large brake light bar that extends the width of the car along with tiny brake tail lamps which are placed on lower half. The tailgate is vertical but misses out on a key feature, that is the rear wiper. So overall, one might call the MG's design quirky in nature, but for some it is a very interesting detail that MG has included to solve the problem of urban mobility. In terms of boot space, the MG Comet EV gets nothing but a small space for the charging cables and a laptop bag, but if in case you require more space, then pull the levers, fold down the seat and this liberates a large amount of room to carry your essential equipment. But if in case you forgot that you were driving an electric, then MG has you covered with the electric badging on the C-pillar and blue highlights at the front. Now that you know more about the exteriors of the MG Comet EV, let's get on the inside and I'll tell you all about the features that this tiny EV packs. First up, the rear seat. So as you can see, we are in the back seat of the MG Comet EV. Because of the high height of the car, it is easy to get into the cabin. Just slide the front seats and you're in. The front seat is set all the way back on the slider and the backrest is inclined. Even after that, I have enough amount of knee room and shoulder room is not a problem. This car seats only 4 and sitting 4 in this car is also an ease. The window is wide, giving us good amount of light inside. This is not an openable window, but it liberates enough amount of light, giving you an airy feeling on the inside. The rear seat misses out on a few key features, like there's no cup holder, there's no rear AC vent, but despite all that, for city use, this is a very comfortable cabin. You do sit a bit knees up, but for the short runs that this car plans to do within the cities, I don't think that should be a problem. Now that we know about the back seat, let's get on the front and see how and what features does the MG Comet EV get. So, sitting in the driver's seat of the new MG Comet EV, one thing's for sure, it's way too high for anyone's liking. While the view out is great, you get to see the whole road, the bonnet is too short, there's large glass area allowing good light into the cabin. The seat does not get height adjust, which takes away from the overall driving experience as there's no comfort for the driver. Except for that, there's ample storage space on the inside. There's no central tunnel which liberates more room. The door pockets are slim but they hold water bottles. There's no cup holders in the center console, but you do get two storage spaces in the dashboard. One key missing feature in this car is there's no closed storage area. There's no glove box, you only get this place to store anything and two cup holders here. In terms of equipment, there's a lot on offer. This is the top of the line variant, which gets dual 10.25-inch screens, one for the driver's cluster, one for infotainment. Then you get iPod style buttons for the steering controls. There's no auto AC, but this AC is much powerful to cool the cabin within seconds. There's a rotary style gear knob, which is a norm in most EVs today. Then the best part of the car is this AirPod case like key, which is very cute. So the overall concept with the car is cuteness. Be it the key, be it the rotary gear knob, be it the space on the inside. While the car looks compact on the outside, there's much to offer on the inside. Now that we know more about the interiors of the MG Comet EV, let's get on the road and see what powers the MG Comet and how is it to actually drive. In terms of powertrain, MG has equipped the Comet with a 17.3 kWh lithium ion battery that powers a permanent synchronous motor that is mounted on the rear axle. This motor provides the car with 42 bhp of peak power and 110 Nm of peak torque. The total range on the MG Comet EV is claimed to be 230 km for a full charge, but let's see how much it actually offers. Get on the road with the MG Comet EV, the first thing you realize is the compact nature and the easy maneuverability of this vehicle. The car feels tiny and the view out is amazing due to the large glass area. Driving this car reminds you of driving a Maruti Suzuki Omni if you remember that vehicle, because the bonnet is too short and you're sat very close to the front wheels. The light steering wheel and the tiny turning radius make city driving a ease, while the suspension takes away from that experience. Due to the soft suspension and tiny wheels, the car feels floaty around corners and cannot handle much of the harsh and bad roads that India has to throw at it. All the jolts are sent directly to the driver and makes the driving experience hampered in some or the other way. In addition, car feels at home when you drive it around the speeds of 40 to 50 kilometers per hour. Push it any further, it scares you. The low curb weight and the floaty nature of the car does not handle corners well, so driving at low speeds is your best bet. So if you're looking for a city car that has to do your errands and speeds of about 40 or 50 kilometers per hour are your best speeds, then I think this is the perfect car for you. Now that we know more about the MG Comet EV, let's get on the outside and I'm going to answer the big question. Is the MG Comet EV worth its price tag? So, to answer the big question, is the MG Comet EV worth its price tag? And is the car the solution for all our urban mobility problems? Well, in my opinion, yes. One, because it is tiny and electric, it cuts down on the carbon footprint as well as is easy to park in urban situations. Number two, it gets a lot of good features on the inside which make your city drives comfortable and easy. Number three, it is the cheapest electric vehicle one can adopt in the country. According to MG survey, over 80% of the users trend to charge their EVs overnight and use them during the day. So in that regards, the 230 kilometers claimed range on the MG Comet EV is sufficient for all your daily commutes, and over that will also cost you less in the long run. So with all these factors in mind, the MG Comet EV is the best car for you if you are planning to buy a new car for trundling along the cities with ease. For more such content, follow CarLelo, and to get the best deals, head on to carlelo.com, find the car that suits you, click on Get Deal, and our top rated dealers will get back to you with the best quotes possible. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.